The re-arrest of former Konkola copper mines provisional liquidator Milingo Lungu in matters relating to his performance as provisional liquidator of KCM after the discontinued court case has continued to raise eyebrows. This follows Mr. Lungu's petition before the Constitutional Court alleging that the Director of Public Prosecution's DPP's decision to discontinue a matter in which he was accused of having laundered and stolen 4.4 million kwacha belonging to the mining firm was negotiated through a bargain involving some State House agents sent by Republican President Hakainde Hichilema. The said agents are Principal Secretary to the President Bradford Amajila, Special Assistant to the President for Legal Affairs Christopher Mundia, Attorney General Mlilo Kabecha, Solicitor General Marshall Mujende, Director of Public Prosecutions Lillian Tsioni, and Natasha Kalimukwa, and Administrator General and Official Receiver of KCM. Mr. Lungu alleges that the agreement made was for him to participate in an audit to reconcile his remuneration fees in exchange for payment of outstanding fees and also to have his criminal charges dropped for having immunity against any prosecution. But when asked whether the said agents met with Mr. Lungu over the matter, the state, through Justice Minister Mulambo Haimbe, could neither agree nor deny, saying the matter is now before court.
Mr. Chonya, I think we just talked about the content. What you're talking about is the substantive content of an allegation which is before court. So please, that will be properly addressed in the affidavit to be filed by the state in response to the court proceedings. Because now you are making an assumption that what has been stated by one side in a dispute that is before court is the gospel truth, when in fact that might not be the case. So we don't want to now go into defending an action before you, but we didn't want to leave the country speculating.
The minister ever says the president was not involved in the bargain for Mr. Lungu not to undergo any criminal prosecution.
No such instructions have ever been issued, as doing so would be abhorrent to the principle of the New Dawn government to protect institutions of governance and the rule of law. We thus wish to make it clear, for the avoidance of any doubt, that any action taken by the DPP in the exercise of her office or in the execution of her office has been done unilaterally by her in her sole discretion and in the purported exercise of her constitutional mandate.
Anton Bwalia is President Hichilema's spokesperson.
The president has never met, and he will never meet any individual in conflict with the law, especially not for purposes that can be understood or seen to be undermining the rule of law or the law in itself.
In this matter, Mr. Lungu says his re-arrest and prosecution is an abuse of criminal proceedings and outravers Article 187 and 216C of the Constitution. He is seeking an order of certiorari for the Drug Enforcement Commission to quash the decision to charge and arrest him for the offence of theft and money laundering involving 4.4 million kwacha and being found in possession of properties reasonably suspected to be proceeds of crime, which matter is active before the Lusaka Magistrate Court. The state are yet to respond to his allegations. Jairus Jonya, Damo News.